All right, agents, you made it to what happens in an appointment step by step. In this video, I'll teach you what things you need to watch for and what things you need to do to have a successful appointment that ends up in a sale. Okay, so first thing, you show up to that customer's house, you knock the door. Mrs. Smith, hi, this is Jorge. Make sure you have your credentials on you, like your name tag, or if you don't have a name tag or some credentials, make sure you have your business card in your hand, and especially if you've never seen Mrs. Smith before and they never seen you, maybe it was just a phone referral and you never seen him in person, you want to make sure that you have some credentials so that he knows you're you. And make sure your business card has a picture of you and your name so that he can actually match the name with your face. That's really, really important for some clients. They want to make sure you are the real deal and that you're you. So that is always important. Make sure you always have a smile on your face every time you are talking for those first 5 minutes. Make sure you have a smile. Make sure you build rapport. That's all part of the greeting process. When you see a customer like Mr. Smith, and make sure that when they're walking you through the aisle of their house to maybe sit at the kitchen table, make sure that you are watching some important things. Maybe they like sports, or maybe family is important to them. Make sure you make a compliment about something to start off breaking the ice. I call it break the ice, right? Make sure you do something like that, because it doesn't have to be all business. You know, those first 5 minutes, you kind of take it slow, build that rapport. That's really, really important for a lot of clients, especially seniors, which we do a lot of. Okay, so now after you show up, you do the greeting and all of that, you want to make sure that you recap what you went over the phone, because you still want to make sure that they are actually pre-qualified and that they need insurance. So make sure, if you are trying to get them on a Medicare plan, make sure you ask them, hey, Mr. Smith, by the way, have you gotten your red, blue, and white card, your Medicare card? Can I see that real quick? Or make sure if you are if they have a plan and you're just trying to find a better option, make sure they show you what plan they have, because they told you over the phone, but now you actually want to see it. You want to make sure that they actually do have insurance and that you're going to find a better solution for them. So that's really important. Now you're going to start asking them these questions about what they have. And then, of course, you're gonna go into the demo afterwards, and that's when you're gonna start your pitch, your presentation. Okay, but make sure you do that pre-qualification real quick, information gathering at that point. So the first thing you're gonna do after you already pre-qualify it, you know that, okay, I know what they have, I know what they're looking for, and I have all this. You have to sell yourself. Part of your the demonstration of your product and service is not only about your product and service, it's about you. A lot of sales are not closed because you don't present the right product. It's because you didn't sell on you. So you have to be sold on what you're offering, but they also have to be sold on what you're offering, and they have to be sold on you, because you might have a great product to them, but if they didn't trust you, guess what? You're not gonna close that deal. So always sell yourself first. What do I recommend so that you can sell yourself first is that you have to talk to you about the services you do as a company. So, for instance, here at Idea Insurance, I tell agents that they must be a professional in all lines of services. So, Mrs. Smith, today we're going to talk about your Medicare, but let me just tell you, this is a list, and you can have a brochure of all the services that we offer at the agency. And we can also help you with individual plans. We also offer food stamps, Medicaid assistance, all these services, products and services, annuities, life insurance. Today I'm going to focus on your Medicare, but I just want to let you, I am an expert on all of this. And if at the end of the presentation you need help with any of these, I can also help you out. All right? So, but make sure you do that, because you want to be the professional for financial services, and you want to be the professional for anything related to health and life insurance for that client. Then you move on to the demo. You explain them, okay, so this is what I found based on my research, Mrs. Smith, and I'm going to offer features and benefits. So now you move on to features and benefits of your product. what is features and benefits? Well, you just don't say that they're gonna pay $5 when they go to the doctor. You tell them why is that important to them. Because if now they're paying 10 and you're now offering them a solution for 5, what is the benefit to them? It's not the $5, it's that they're gonna save $5 when they go and get seen because you're offering them a better plan. So features and benefits, make sure you know the differences and make sure that when you're presenting, you just don't focus on the benefit, but you also focus on the feature and why is that important for them. Okay, now at the end, you have to make a proposal. And this is where a lot of agents fail. They don't make a proposal. What does that mean? At the end, if Mrs. Smith's been saying yes during your demo presentation, he's probably ready for you to close. So you have to make a proposal. Mrs. Smith, the investment for this is gonna be X. Do you want X or do you want Z? And then you kind of let him make that decision. But you always have to make a proposal. Don't leave it in the air. You know, you have to follow all the steps. Next is closing. So in the proposal, usually you might get an objection here or two. Don't be the agent that is not able to come back objections. And of course, a lot of this goes more into our university. I'm not gonna go into objections, but you have to be prepared to overcome objections because those are gonna come up whenever you make a proposal, okay? Now, close. You have to overcome the objection and always move back to the close. That's the next step I wanna talk to you about. So, until that customer doesn't sign, you haven't closed the deal, okay? So, you close the deal when the customer signs and you submit that application. That's when you close the deal, okay? And a lot of us think that we have closed the deals, but we don't have the signature yet. Guess what? The deal's not closed until the app is submitted. That's when you close the deal. So overcoming objections, more information on our DI University on how you can overcome objections to be able to close more deals. And the last thing that might happen during an appointment is that you might have to follow up. Maybe you didn't offer the right product, or maybe they just have questions that you were not able to answer, or maybe for some reason you were not able to close because the decision maker was not there. Whatever the situation might be, your appointment might become a follow-up if you were not able to close. And if that's the case, then you have to learn how to follow up. And a lot of this content is called Mastering the Sales Process, which I have a lot of information in our Idea University account in our website. So make sure if you want to learn more about specifics on how to master the sales cycle from beginning to end, make sure you sign up for our Idea University account and you learn more about what to do in an appointment and better yet, how to close more deals.